What's up, y'all? This is Dryden Mann, back on behalf of Melissa Andrea. Find her everywhere. Find her at YouTube, Melissa Andrea Kitchen. Find her on Instagram, Melissa Andrea LLC. Find her on Facebook, Melissa Andrea. Anyways, now they got a couple shout outs out. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and what I'm doing. Okay, Mama Bear is working again today, so I've been at home doing honeydews, trying to get stuff rolling. And of course, it's been bestowed upon me to cook. Now, last night we did the gringo fajitas. I don't know if that content's up and going yet, but tonight's episode, I'm keeping it basic. I'm staying in my wheelhouse, and I'm grilling a steaks. Right now, our backs are against the wall. We live in the swamp, and sometimes we get that swampy weather. It's been raining all day. Hopefully, it subsides here in a little bit. And I'm keeping it simple. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. One of my favorite acronyms. So, steak. Delicious. Caveman approved. And I'm cooking on a charcoal grill. That's my thing. Once again, it just, as a human, as a good old-fashioned fire, just makes you tingle. You know, it's natural. I mean, it brings you right back to your roots, your ancestral roots. Hold on a second. Unofficial beer, of course. Miller Lite, you gotta have one of these if you're grilling, right? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The top on this was so tight I had to get a pair of channel locks to get it off. Anyways, so we are doing two ribeyes. We are doing 2 baked potatoes. I'm gonna show you how to do them both. And once again, this is a beginner video. I mean, if you're a steak savant, just flip right by this. Or you know what? You might be like, hey, this hillbilly's on to something. Either way, guys, stay tuned. I'll show you it all, how it's done. Adios. What's up, y'all? This is Dryden Mann. I'm back on behalf of my girl, Melissa Andrea. Find her on all your social media platforms. Find her on Facebook, Melissa Andrea. Find her on Snapchat, Melissa Andrea 74. Find her, hold on, Instagram, Melissa Andrea LLC. And most importantly, YouTube, Melissa Andrea Kitchen. So, last night we did gringo fajitas. I don't know if that content's up or not. Tonight, once again, Mama Bear is working. I'm stuck at the house. I gotta cook. I gotta do something to make my baby happy. So, anyways, I'm staying in my wheelhouse. As a matter of fact, I'm going deep into my wheelhouse. This is my bread and butter. I'm grilling tonight. I'm grilling on a charcoal grill. I love charcoal. It's natural. It gives that amazing flavor for your food. And we're doing steak and potatoes. I'm stoked. So, I'm going to show you how to do it all. We're going to keep it simple, stupid. KISS, my favorite acronym, or at least one of them anyways. And it's going to be mid-rare steaks. One thing I love about charcoal is it's all about intuition. I mean, hot spots, zones, it's something that is learned over time. And once again, repetition. You get better at it. So, anyways, hold on a second. You ain't grilling without a good beer. Unofficial beer of Melissa Andrea Live. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. So, that lid was on so tight, I had to use a pair of channel locks to get it off. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the ranch. So, 2 ribeye steaks, 2 baked potatoes. I'm gonna show you how to do them all with very few ingredients. Catch us on Melissa Andrea Kitchen. Follow us, like, subscribe. And I'll see y'all back here in a minute. Adios. Alright, we're starting with food preparation here. I've already washed my potatoes. And how I'm going to prep them is, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to drizzle it on my potatoes here. Then, I'm just going to go ahead and basic coat that olive oil all over these potatoes. Oh yeah. Get all the nice cracks and crevices here. Make sure they're good and lathered up. Alright, once we do that, we're done with baster. Salt. Just going to go ahead and tap some salt on these bad boys. Flip them over, make sure to coat them pretty evenly. And then we're going to wrap them up in some tin foil. Get them ready for grilling. Now, none of us live in a perfect society, so Time to me is one of the most precious commodities, and Melissa and I, we do not have time. Time is never on our side for anything. So, where I'm going with that is, once you go ahead and you get your grill hot, those coals are hot, the potatoes in this tinfoil are not going to be damaged by the coals of a charcoal grill not being completely ready. But, of course, your meat will, I mean, because if you light the grill, your charcoals haven't frosted over, you're going to get a gassy taste. You gotta let time elapse. You gotta let the charcoal burn, or else you're gonna get a real gassy taste. So, anyways, we just did the potatoes. Potatoes are done. They're going to go on the grill first. I mean, obviously, this meat's going to be done in 20 minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and prep the meat real quick. Show y'all how it's done. I got 2 ribeye steaks. I had to travel out to Ward's. One thing about living in Gainesville is we do not have a proprietary butcher. And Publix's meat is just seemingly becoming overpriced and going downhill. Ward's Supermarket is a very nice organic market. And their meats are pretty solid. We're gonna give them a try tonight. I'm a steak stickler, so these bad boys look pretty good. They look like 2 nice cuts. I use Montreal seasoning for mine. We'll go ahead and show that to you. That's my flavor of choice. Mama Bear likes the old Montreal seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and season these bad boys. I'm sure you're wondering why I got my glove hand. I'm gonna show y'all why. So I'm going to go ahead and liberally apply my Montreal. I'm going to rub it around. This is why I got the glove. It just keeps things clean. I can take this glove off in a hot second, and it's not like I have to wash my hands over again. Especially when you're cooking chicken. Like, how annoying is that? Because poultry requires, a lot of cleanliness. Okay, Montreal seasoning is now going on Mama Steak. You're going to be very liberal with it. And check out my setup. Like, right now I got a cooking pan that's lined with tinfoil that I keep the steaks on. And when I use it for cooking on the grill, whenever the food is done, I just take the tinfoil off and I put the done food on it. And it's a nice, easy transition process of going in and out of the house. And you're dirtying up less dishes. Alright, so let's flip these bad boys on over. One thing I want to say is we're still a little ways away, and by little ways, it's 6 o'clock, so I actually need to get the grill started. You want to keep your meat out. Not in public, but that was a little innuendo there. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Just keep it at room temperature for at least 30 to 45 minutes prior to grilling. Nice little grilling tip there. Alright. That's all that's going on these sticks. I mean, we don't add butter. We don't add meat enhancement. All we do is we measure with our hearts and not with a spoon. And I'm going to show you how to light a grill and how to get this stuff going. I'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all back. Welcome back, y'all. Alright, we're lighting the grill. We got the pyramid going. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of lighter fluid now. Now, the size of your charcoal is all relative and proportional to how much meat we're adding on the grill, or how much of a load we're adding to the grill. Right now, it's 2 steaks and 2 potatoes, so I'm going a little heavy. I like my next grill here. I like matches. Ooh, that did not work out. I'm going to try again. There we go. Now we are against the elements. It's been a rainy day here in the swamp. If you live in the swamp, you get the swamp weather. All right, your bad boy is lit. Now, for some of y'all noobs out there, the fire is gonna go out, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, the fire went out." It's not a big deal. Guess what? Those charcoals are heating up, and they're staying lit, and they're going to continue to produce, and your fire is going to come back. Little small pro tip. Anyways, we'll see y'all in a few minutes when we throw these steaks on. But first, the potatoes. We'll get to the potatoes. As soon as this fire is hot enough. As soon as the coals are ready enough, I'm going to put the grates back on the grill, and I'm going to throw the potatoes on immediately because, once again, time. See y'all in a minute. Welcome back, friends. It's time to put some potatoes on. Get you something you can move some charcoals around with. Don't use your hands. We're going to distribute them evenly. Alright, now we're going to add the grates. This is going to get a little hot. It takes a little bit of testicular fortitude, as I like to call it. Grates are on. This is not steak time. Let me repeat. This is not steak. This is potato time. 2 potatoes right on top. Eventually, you're going to get your hot and your cool zones. I mean, that's just an effect of charcoal because, once again, it's, even though it's a refined process, not all charcoals are created equally, so you are going to get your hot and your cool zones. That's just the natural order of things. There's a couple variables there. It's, once again, you got your variable of the charcoal, you got the variable of the structural integrity of your grill. But right now, potatoes are on. You can't cook a potato long enough, if you ask me. So, we're going to let these guys just get immersed in the flames, come and rotate over time, and then we're going to get to the steaks. The steaks is the ticket. So, keep on watching. Welcome back, everybody. It's time to throw some steaks on. So our potatoes have been hanging out for a little bit. We're going to move them off to the side, and we're going to throw the steaks right on the flame. And hold on, I got to pull out my stopwatch here. So, steaks, direct heat, right now. Mine, Mama's Bears. Let them sizzle. Keep your grill lid open. Yeah, you like that headlamp? It's pretty sweet. Got a little lighting problems out here at our lovely estates, but anywho, 2 minutes. Basically what we're doing is we're capturing that flavor within the char of these steaks. And it's going to be 2 minutes on each side for the steaks, and then I'm going to put them on the top rack as far as I can away from any type of heat. And they're going to hang out for 10 minutes on each side. We got 1:14 to go before I flip them and go ahead and, capture the extra char. So I guess I'll tell you a little story. I like stories. You like stories? So, I'm going to tell you the one about Melissa and Andre and I, meeting. So, we met during COVID times, and we met in the most conventional way that is conceivable in this era. It's called Tinder. And so I convinced her, I don't know how, to come on a date with me up here in Gainesville, and she was down south at the time. I wanted to go to Boca Laredo, the holy temple of the margarita. They're closed, so that was strike one. And then we went to Hogtown Barbecue, and I wanted the burn-ins. They have the most amazing burn-ins there. And then the waitress comes out and says, "Hey, yeah, we're out of burn-ins tonight." So I looked at the waitress and I said, "Can you grab that steak knife and you plunge it directly into my heart?" And Melissa did not walk up and leave. And I think that's a moment where I realized we were going to be together forever. It's a really beautiful moment. Oh, that's the timer. Oh my goodness. Oh. Nice little indicator here. So anyways, story time's over. We flipped them. They're back on hot heat, right on top of the flame for another 2 minutes. Actually, meant 37 to be specific, Eastern specific. And one little nice little indicator. I butchered this earlier. I cannot believe I messed this up. So, my steak is actually a Montana seasoning. I know I said Montreal earlier. That was rookie error. I'm going with the Montana. Mommy's is the Montreal seasoning, and a nice little indicator to keep them separated. Of course, is like a toothpick. she didn't have these little Ecuadorian flag toothpicks. I looked for them all over the house, and I could not find them. But basically, I took a skewer, I cracked it in half, and made things work. So these guys are, I'm going to speed things up because, once again, this is all about intuition and the fingernail test. The fingernail test is an old trick that I learned. Based on the depth of your fingernail going into the meat is how well or not well it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these on the top rack. I want them to get so far from heat that they're just going to basically get residual heat. The potatoes, though, I mean, once again, time. I need to stop this. The potatoes need to be hot like hot sauce. Just throw them right back on direct heat. Let them bad boys burn. And we're gonna go ahead and close this grill. Woo! And stick around for the final photo. Anyways, love you guys.